Hi, my name is Kurt Sidney. Welcome to my channel. And on this video today, what I want to be speaking about are the 5 skills every entrepreneur in 2024 should know. Now, these skills that I'm about to share with you today is what I wish someone have told me 10 years ago. And if you decide today to start learning and developing these skills consistently each day, there will be no room for failure in your lifelong entrepreneurial journey. And the reason I believe this is because these are the same set of skills in which I have invested my time and money into, and I've seen a return on investment in less than 9 months. And I plan on helping others master these same skills going forward because they are the key to helping me earn $100,000 per month in the near future. What This is what I believe, but you can have your own, opinion on this and perspective on this as well. Now, before I tell you about these 5 skills, I want to make sure that you're in the right state of mind as an aspiring entrepreneur who wants to start selling digital products or services to make $1,000, $3,000, 5,000, 10K a month. It's not going to be a skill set problem that you're going to face. It's going to be a mindset problem that you're going to face, and I want to make sure that you have the right state of mind going forward. So this is where most aspiring entrepreneurs fail, because they can't really articulate what they're doing or what value they're providing due to ineffective communication. Now, you may ask, how do I get into the mindset you need for this type of success? And first, you need to create a plan. As simple as it sounds, you need to create a plan. Whatever that plan may be, it needs to be made, because this is the most important part of growth. You're making a decision, not a choice at this point. All right? The people you want to sell to don't just want information, they want transformation. So to provide such high value to someone, you don't sell the product or service, you sell the results of that product or service. This leads them to decide not to choose your offer, with the hope that you'll take them from their current situation to the desired situation. Okay, so let's picture it as this entrepreneurial success funnel. Okay, this is you right here, starting off as an aspiring entrepreneur, right? You're learning a skill, right? And once you learn that skill, you have to develop the mindset to turn that skill into a service to someone. So you have to develop that entrepreneurial mindset to know that, you're developing the skill, but in order to turn this into an agency or business, right, you have to create a plan. And these are the simplest steps you can start with: your mindset, creating that plan, and delivering high value. Now, this area right here is where most aspiring entrepreneurs get stuck at. And the reason because of this is because they don't know the level of value or the 4 levels of value that's going to help them know how to serve people at a very higher rate, and how to serve themselves in their own agency, in their own business, at a high rate. Okay, so what I'm going to be talking about before I get into the 5 skills, this is very important information that I have to let you guys know, is the 4 levels of value. This is a concept often used to describe how people can provide value in the marketplace. It helps to understand how different types of work and perceived uncompensated. Here's the breakdown, okay? So there's 4 levels of value. We all operate at some level of value of these 4 values, okay? So the first level is implementation. So this is the level where people get paid for doing physical work or tasks. It involves executing tasks that are often manual or require physical effort. Okay, example of this is factory workers, delivery drivers, construction workers. And the value perception on this is, since this work is mostly hands-on, it tends to be paid least because it can often be automated or outsourced to others that can do it at a very low cost. All right. So as you can see here, a little bit of money, flying money, just living above the bills, I should say. So this is where most people operate in their work ethics. Okay. So the second highest level is unification. All right. At this level, people get paid for managing and coordinating the efforts of others. It's about bringing teams together and making sure things get done. So example of this is managers, team leaders, supervisors. This level earns more than the implementation level because it involves overseeing multiple people, ensuring that the tasks are completed efficiently. So we can surely say, like, people at this level right here, they make between minimum wage, right? Oh, let me try to tick in this. What color is this? Okay. So you could say people here make minimum wage to like $80,000 a year, right? So we could say that about the people that here, like people that work in the mall as a manager who had to use unification, they make around, let's say, the $80,000 to let's say $200,000. Let's say you're working as a bank manager in a very private bank somewhere on planet Earth, right? So yeah, so that's the unification level. Now, the level that makes a lot of money, going the third level, which is communication, right? And this is how people spend thousands of dollars on consulting and a lot of different services that involves this, which is in sales, tech sales, which we're going to get into. Okay, so in this level, it involves the ability to influence, persuade, or communicate effectively. People here get paid for the ability to connect with others, share their ideas, very important, and inspire action. Okay? Salespeople are part of this communication level. This is why salespeople get paid a lot of money. And marketers, public speakers, coaches, content creators, these are the people that are making upwards to like $200,000 to $1 million, right? A year, right? And even more, it could go up to $100 million. I'm just going at a very low perceived value right now. So let's give you guys the visual on how much you can actually make. Now, communications are paid well because their skills can generate more revenue for a business, drive change, or build relationships. Effective communication can scale and influence a broader audience. Okay, so that's that's the third level of creating value for someone, right? The highest value that you could possibly get from the earth right now is imagination, right? This is the level of value where people get paid for creating new ideas, innovations, and solutions. It involves creativity, vision, and strategic thinking. So when you think about the people who gets paid, like the billionaires in the world right now, like Elon Musk, you know, all these other people, they all invent something. These are people who use their imagination and able to use communication and unification, implementation. They're all how to say, they all operate at some level of these planes, okay? So in imagination, the people like who are entrepreneurs, inventors, authors, top level executives, these are just examples of people at these levels that you should look at. This level of value is most because it requires the ability to see things that don't exist yet and create solutions that can have massive impact. People at this level leverage their ideas to create businesses, new products, transformative change. So anybody who's an entrepreneur, you're at a very high level of imagination state, right? So this is just a template to show you how you can get from getting paid. Oh, I didn't even give this area a payment system. So you can make over $100 million, let's say 200 M's to like 1 billion right here. Okay, that's just a fraction of a number that I'm putting there for you guys. So this is just a template I want to show you guys how you need to think going forward if you're trying to pass making $1 million a year. Okay, so right now, currently, this is where most people are out there are operating, right? How they're operating using their bandwidth, their energy, their work ethics each day. This is how they're using it, okay? So 70% of their work and bandwidth and energy per day is focused on implementation, 10% is on unification, 10% is on communication, and another 10% is on imagination. This is how they work, this is how they make money, right? On a regular basis. Now, For you to scale to make $100,000 to 100 million go forward, you have to flip the switch. So you have to like put imagination at 70% of you making money, in a sense. That's the imagination comes to your creativity, the offers that you create in your business, the services. All this is part of imagination, as part of the desired outcome of making that type of money. 10% will go into communication, and 10% unification, 10% implementation. Now, it's important to learn this before we get into these 5 skill sets, because you can learn a skill, but you're not going to have, once more, a skill set problem. You're going to be facing more of a mindset problem. So once you understand that you're currently thinking at an implementation level at a greater volume, and what you should really be thinking is at a imagination level at a greater volume. How you can put action and communication and use all these planes of value and create something that is going to be valued not for yourself, but for someone else. So let's say you decide to charge a price for a product, right? The value for that product that you're charging for should be this much. Like if you're charging a product that potentially can make your client a lot of money, right? The value should be like this big, but the price that you're charging for that should be like this small. So that's how big a value you should be providing to any of your clients and customers going forward. That's the mindset that you have to have going forward in learning these 5 skills. Okay, so let's dive right in. Right, so the first skill that I want to talk to you guys about today is writing. As simple as it sounds, it's the foundation for clearly conveying your personal brand's messages, values, and offerings. Okay, strong writing skills enable you to articulate your ideas in a way that resonates with your audience, helping you build trust and credibility. When you look closely at content and at what you consume daily, you'll see that writing is at the core of every piece of effective content. Whether it's blog posts, a tweet, a product description, or even a catchy ad, you notice that writing is at core. It has to be created and come to life from your brain to the paper first, right? So why does this matter to you as an aspiring entrepreneur? Because every interaction you have with your audience is an opportunity to make an impression. Your first expectation that person receives from you is that impression. Whether you're sending out cold emails, building an engagement landing page, or crafting social media posts, strong writing will ensure your message is consistent, compelling, and persuasive. It's not just about what you say, but it's how you say it. Many people hesitate because they think that they're not natural writers. I'm one of those people. I'm not good at writing. But like any other skill, writing improves with practice. The good news is that you don't have to write a novel. Start small first. Commit to something small. Write a few pages of paragraphs every day. Your daily journal, what you plan out to do for that day. Let's get in the habit of putting the pen to the paper. That's how I prefer. You can also use your screen, your device, however way you feel comfortable doing it, do it. And you find your messaging and learn how to communicate in a way that connects with your audience, emotions, and needs. Investing time daily to improve with your writing will help you build authority and become a go-to resource in your niche. And imagine, okay, being able to craft a message that not only captures attention, but also drives action. So imagine you creating content or writing a tweet and you don't have a call to action to that, right? But you're so consistent on your writing that when you do provide a call to action, people don't second guess or don't trust not to click the links that you provide for them, okay? Make an audience eager to engage with you, buy from you, and share your content. That's the power of strong writing. So you don't want to be in this ditch. This ditch right here, poor writing skills hinder audience engagement and connection. So in order to grow your business, you need to be able to not put yourself in this ditch. And one of the skills to help you not be there is writing. Now, So now that we established that writing is critical skill for an aspiring entrepreneur, let's talk about the second skill that I have, which you need to master, which is marketing. Okay? Think of it as a way your ability to write effectively sets the stage, the foundation for how you market your business. Whether you're crafting a sales pitch, writing an email campaign, or even creating engaging social media content, strong writing ensures that your marketing messages hits the mark. But writing alone isn't enough, okay? So you need to know how to reach the right audience at the right time. Writing the messages that's where marketing comes in, okay? So a lot of people misunderstand and think that sales always comes before marketing, but marketing is actually the science behind scaling your brand, involving the gathering and analyzing of data to better understand your community and your consumers' behavior, their preferences and trends. This information helps you identify your target audience and tailor your sales approach accordingly. When you understand who you're speaking to, so to understand who you're speaking to, you have to create an avatar of yourself like 4 or 5 years ago, whenever you decide to become an entrepreneur, or if you are in the route of entrepreneur, you got to create that avatar, your ideal customer profile. And when you create a campaign that connects with their specific needs and desires, making your marketing much more effective, it always remember that your brand has a unique perceived look in the market, and it will set the stage for how your products or services are presented. Okay, so to potential customers, how it's presented to potential customers. Effective marketing sets expectations that align with your customers' needs by clearly communicating the unique values, propositions of your product and service. It's not about showcasing what you offer. It's about showing why your offer is the solution they've been searching for, okay? So whether you're doing this through organic content marketing, social media, or paid advertising, your goal is to attract and nurture potential leads. This means creating value at every touch point. So every touch point is from the content that they see from you and what you provide for free, and what exactly you're providing that is actually making them, that can be implemented into their lives to make a change in less than 24 hours. That's the value your content should bring at all times when you want to make a actual, impact on each of their touch points, okay? So it doesn't matter whether if it's an informative blog post, a compelling ad, or a helping social media post. The key is to build a relationship with your audience and guide them through their journey from awareness to decision making. So, in other words, marketing creates the conditions that make sales possible and successful. It provides the data, strategy, and messaging that drives consumers' interest and guide sales efforts, making it the science behind sales. Without strong marketing, it's essential trying to sell people in the dark. It's impossible to sell people in the dark. So great marketing is like a light bulb in every room. If you don't have good marketing, it's not going to get you far. But with right marketing strategies, you're bringing them into the light, showing them exactly how your business can solve their problems and improves their lives. And that's where you want to go in the end of the day. So let's break this down, a simple aspect of understanding this. So you're going to have an effective marketing entrepreneur, right? You are an entrepreneur at this point. And the things that you want to have implemented in your business as an entrepreneur is the writing skills, sales alignment, data analysis, target audience, all this subcategories. You're going to be learning all that from this one skill of marketing. Now, let's move on to the third skill. I want to keep this video as short as possible for you guys. Okay, so one of the most valuable skill you can learn as an entrepreneur, this is by far one of the most important skills, is sales. Okay, you can have a great product or service, but if nobody knows about it, right, nobody's going to do much with it. So that's why sales is a skill directly tied to generating income, making you a walking asset. The more proficient you are at selling, the more revenue you can bring. And revenue is the life and blood of any business. Knowing how to negotiate effectively and understand how to influence human behavior can lead to better deals, higher profit margins, and lucrative opportunities. So you can see how learning how to sales, it falls straight back to one of our way of value, which is communication. Okay? Communication and imagination, unification and implementation is all part of it, but it puts you at a very higher percentage working at that level when you are learning the skill of sales. All right. So, where am I? I'm sorry. Okay, so we're over here. My apology. So yes. So what makes sales skills so scalable is that once you learn it, how to sell one product or service, you can apply that same principle to others. Skills like prospecting, cold emailing, cold calling, and knowing how to use the methods of band and spin. These are methods that you're going to learn in tech sales once you start diving into it. I'm not going to go into it now, but if you guys want to see a video on what is band and what is spin and about tech sales itself, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to create that for you. But for now, we just want to be skipping over that because that is some important value as well. And as well as lead nurturing and create multiple streams of income. So let me just reiterate that whole sentence for you guys, right? So knowing how to nurture leads, knowing how to cold call, knowing how to do inbound, outbound sales is going to put you in a position to create multiple streams of income. By mastering sales, you can create value, drive growth, and open the pathway to financial success, okay? This is why a lot of people are getting into tech sales, data science. This tech, even if you know all these things, every company needs to have someone that can sell their product, their SaaS, their MAS, which is model as a service. And it comes down to mastering the sales and business growth, okay? So you're gonna have your sales skill acquisition, your ideal customer persona. So you're gonna understand your ideal customer. The relationship building is gonna take place and part of learning how to do sales. You're going to be generating income. Business growth is going to come your way because of developing these skills. Now, I want to also break this down for you guys in a different, much more, understandable point. So with writing, it comes communication, skills of knowing what these skills, I want to make sure that you guys understand what these skills are going to do for you. So writing is going to bring communication skills better for you, copywriting skills better for you. Understand how to run your personal brand or how to show and how to make yourself more transparent towards your audience. So it's going to help you with personal branding and content creation. Okay. Marketing is going to help you define your brand identity. It's going to help you build digital real estate, which is your social media platforms like YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. It's going to help you create value, informative, and engaging content. Drive direct engagement. So it's going to create a funnel that it only leads to and speaks to the people that you're trying to attract. Okay. And you're going to be able to build community out of this, right? So it's going to help you with community development. All this from marketing alone. Okay. When it comes to sales, you're going to be learning what it's going to do for you. It's going to be helping you learn how to build a pipeline of interest and prospects. So it's basically funneling out everybody else who you're not trying to attract and bringing in the people that you are trying to attract, the people who you are trying to help. Okay. Lead nurturing, building relationship management, very helpful, very, very valuable skill. Lead nurturing, appointment setting, building relationships with your clients, your customers, keeping close connection with them, identifying customer needs and objections. So it's going to help you understand and listen and know how to deal with a situation, a problem that a customer is having. And you're going to be able to pull them out of that problem that they're having. Okay, cold outreach is going to help you know how to, it's going to put you in a position to know how to cold outreach and negotiate with closing methods, okay? So this is what the skill of sales is going to do for you. Now, moving on to the fourth skill that I have here. In a world where attention is a precious commodity, mastering the skill of editing or designing or even both is essential for creating content that is not only stands out, but also drives meaningful engagement. And the results with the overwhelming amount of content available, you just have like 3 to 7 seconds to capture someone's attention. So the better you are at this skill, it's gonna make sure it keeps the attention towards your own audience, to your own digital real estate. And what editing does is help you craft a narrative that keeps your viewers or listeners engaged. And this attention, and in this attention-based economy, my apologies, is crucial to provide as much value as possible, ensuring that your content maximizes its performance so your efforts yields the best possible results going forward. Now, learning how to design or edit is with a unique theme and aesthetics or animation style will serve you and your business for years to come. So putting this skill in front of your business, creating content, know how to video edit, simply using apps like CapCut, which I'll be dropping more content on because I really feel like it's important for a lot of people to know how to, a lot of entrepreneurs know how to edit their own content, as when it comes to them delegating that and automating that system going forward, they know what to look for and how they want a brand to be perceived at or looked at. So this allows you to tailor content specifically for platforms like Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, ensuring each performs well in each environment. The ability to adapt your editing style for different platforms means you can reach your audience where they are and keep them engaged no matter where they encounter your content. So the impact of editing and design, so you're capturing someone's attention, you're influencing the behavior because you're capturing their attention, you're enhancing the engagements because once they like or comment, it's going to go to some of their friends' feed and just multiply. The algorithm is going to push that, and the algorithm is just people engaging and interacting or spending time on your content. That's all the algorithm is. Don't get into deep on it. And it's going to be adapting to platforms. So as you work on different platforms, you're going to understand that each platform, you can't use the same video or the same tweet and put it on LinkedIn or on Instagram or YouTube and you feel it's going to get the same response or the same amount of engagements. But that's a topic for another day. That's a more deeper dive onto that. But definitely one of the top skills to learn as an entrepreneur is editing. So let's move on to the last skill that we have here. By far, 2024, as AI technology continues to flood the market, it's essential to learn how to leverage it to stay competitive in your business model or industry. Remember, AI will not replace people. People who knows how to use AI will replace the people who don't. A great way to start learning about AI is by diving into prompt engineering. Now, this skill can propel you to build an innovative solution like AI agents, integrating chatbots into websites or e-commerce websites, outbound and inbound sales AI voice agents. So this could be voice AI systems that you can use within sales, all right, automation workflows, and much more. So the possibilities are completely endless, okay? Being able to build time-saving automated solutions for people will always be profitable. In today's world, AI allows you to delegate and automate these kind of systems and create systems that processes faster and more efficiently than ever before. So to make the most out of these large language models, you need to learn how to craft precise task instructions, enabling the AI to perform exactly as you intended to. Understanding how to prompt effectively will lead you to performance from your machine as your tools become more integrated across the various industries. Knowing how to craft effective prompts, ensuring you receive the most accurate and useful responses from AI systems. This not only saves you time and your potential clients you want to serve that skill to and resources, but it makes your workflow much more efficient, giving you more of a competitive edge. So failing to learn prompt engineer hinders competitive advantage and efficiency. That's a most go-to thing. So let's look at this what this skill is going to do for you. Okay, so as we just discussed, designing and editing. So you're going to be able to know what it's going to do for you. It's going to help you repurpose content. You know, it's going to build brand and storytelling. It's going to help you know how to create video sales letter, social media optimization. When it comes to prompt engineering, the deeper you get into it, the first basis is generative asset creation. So this is like any image generating product that's out there, like Midjourney. This is like the first level of knowing how to create value out of prompt engineering. Okay, the better your prompts are, the better your texts are, the better your writing are, because prompting is basically a style, a kind of format of writing. So that's something to keep in mind. This is why writing is one of the first skills that I have on this video, and the first skill I want people to understand. And when it comes down to that, you're going to have your voice systems, AI voice systems. This is going to be things that are going to be helping you with. You can create services that can, you know, answer the phone for a company for inbound and outbound sales, you know, booking calls, a lot of stuff you can do with AI voice systems. All right. I'm going to be doing a complete video on this with deeper dives when it comes to building your own AI agency. And the second thing is AI automation and AI chatbots. So all these are things and systems that you can start building, but you can't build these without understanding prompt engineering. Okay, so with that being said, these are the 5 skills that I believe every entrepreneur should start off with in 2024, or should know in 2024, because these are the skills that is needed in every business. These are the high value skills that's going to get you up and running and have you build systems and processes in your business that's going to make things much more easier to streamline going forward. So if you want to start somewhere in knowing where do I even, what value can I bring towards myself and the people that I'm going to serve at a very high level, you have to master these type of skills, right? Writing, marketing, sales, editing or design, and prompt engineering as technology advances. Okay? Now, if you find this video helpful, I'm also going to be giving away a free ebook on how to build your personal brand. The link will be in the description below. You can download it for free. All right, this is my value that I want to provide to you guys on this video today, as I will be creating a ton more of assets going forward, because I believe that the more that you give, the more easier you can help somebody not start from scratch anymore, but have a stool to stand on, to not even a stool, a foundation to start with, to understand how they can start structuring their business. And that's what I'm all about. Helping entrepreneurs create content, use AI to leverage to create content and automation. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. Hope that you receive great value from this. Other than that, I would like to say, do enjoy your night or day, whatever time it is that you are at, and stay creative out there. Bye for now.